So your hedge fund can have decent performance and still lose LPtrust day by day and without having any warning, without anyone telling you. Okay? Most hedge fund managers think LPtrust breaks only after loses. Okay, but that's completely wrong. In reality, trust usually breaks because of behavior. Okay, because of that, I have already created this video right here because I will show you live examples of our own partners, what they have already done to actually keep having the same exact investors and the clients for the long term. And you will understand their own mistakes and their own actually methods to save trust. You will see John managing 60 million. He's 32 years old. Gustav, 55 years old, managing 120 million. Ray, 61 years old, managing 220 million. So why LBS stop trusting a hedge fund even without losses? We will show you that. Before we going into it, my name is Ziad Silo, and what I will show you right here is the instinctual capital execution for hedge fund managers and fund ready traders. Instinctual community, the first one in the space. The instinctual capital execution environment built for operators who are best performance and blocked by structure. So what you are accessing right here, the instinctual writing system for hedge fund managers. So how you can scale up assets under management aggressively, massively, and constantly. We will show you that includes instinctual narrative stack. How you can actually convert allocators to become investors. How you would do that. How you will convert someone who is unaware of your own hedge fund to become problem aware and to become solution aware. We'll show you that step by step, but not by actually all the sales methods that you have already done, but of what it has already worked for the industry and worked for our own partners that managing over 2-3 billion investment management. Okay, and we'll also show you how you can turn a 6 to 24 months allocator cycle into 6 to 12 weeks decision path. So how you can shorten the time frame between you and the capital targets that you're looking to get up to. So you will not spend years on false hopes. So we will never do that. Okay. Number 3, how you can increase the re-ups. How you can increase the re-ups from the same existing client. So you will get more refills and you will get more revenue from the same existing client. Only this adding up between 10 to 25% extra revenue for our own partners. Number 4, global pipeline model. So how you will leave the local market and tap on the essential players in the global capital markets, US, European market, MENA, Asia. So how you will do that? We'll also show you how you can do that so you will never spend your own limited lifetime going into same circle. In essential follow-up engine. So how you can actually follow up with the same allocators or with the same investors to convert them without being salesy or pushy. What you will have for frameworks, we will also show you that. Converging environment. So what allocators and LPs are looking to see in your own hedge fund to invest or to allocate to your own hedge fund. We will also show you that. Okay. Number 7, how you can remove your own self from the fund as a founder and how you can create a team of our players inside your own hedge fund so you can collect and claim an essential capital for the long term. Okay. Number 8, founder to allocator identity and control. How to communicate as a firm leader, not as a capital chaser. How you can leave the trader's mindset and get into the essential path that waiting for you to get into it. Okay. At the same time, we'll also show you the essential LinkedIn positioning. So how you can create inbound allocator interest without selling or chasing to your own CRM. So you can start to apply that from the next week on if you take action on it. Okay. Beside everything that I have already mentioned to you, you will get direct access to off-record allocator and hedge fund managers conversations. Over 50 private recorded calls that I have already done personally with hedge fund managers, okay? From 40 million investment management up to 4 billion investment management, okay? Can you understand the value that you will gain? Because you will right now, you will understand what they have already done for mistakes, what they have already done for failures, what they have already done for something that hasn't worked out for them. So you will understand how you can shorten the time frame between you and the capital targets that you're looking to raise. So you will not go into the same cycle of nowhere, into the same years of nowhere. We will also show you how you can do that. So you will have more capital in the management in less time, in shorter time frame, okay? So you will see how allocator actually think, okay? And what kills conviction, where managers lose deals without knowing it, and how authority passing and language change with scale. So you will understand the secret of the game to become an essential player in the game. That's basically it. So this compares years of failed meetings into new capital investment management in your own pipeline, in your own hedge fund. It's exactly how things going on, because you will learn from the essential players, those who has already done it. So you will learn directly of what it has already worked out for them, what it has already worked out for them, what it hasn't worked out for them, because you will get breakdowns of their own mistakes and their own failures and how they have already built their own hedge fund internally. Access, one-time access, $197. If you are early, unstructured, or looking for tactics, if you are unprofitable, this is not for you for sure. If you are building something instinctual and you're looking to have a community of instinctual players and you're looking to provide and gain value for your own hedge fund to get to where you want to get up to in the shortest time frame that could ever be possible, so this is for you. Okay, so before we go into it, I will show you one of our own partners from struggle to 20 million euro in 14 days. In 14 days. 14 days. Do you understand? 2 weeks. That's what it has already taken to make it happen. Okay. You will see 20 minutes video and you will see the case study on my own YouTube channel. Okay. Not only that, but you will also find out right here. You will also find out over 150 calls recorded, okay, hundreds of hours for hedge fund managers who wanted and who look it and who wanted to apply our own global sales operation inspectors inside their own hedge fund to scale up their own hedge fund aggressively, massively, and constantly. Here is an example: 150 million hedge fund plans to scale up to over 300 million inside their own hedge fund. You will learn and you will see and you will listen to his own tactics and you will understand what he wants to get from our own side. Okay, and you will also find out why they are looking to do that, why they are looking to collaborate with us, because we have already done that multiple several times, because we have our own case studies that says a lot about us and about our own systems, and we have already partnered up with billion-dollar hedge funds. We have already partnered up with essential players, mid-sized hedge fund managers, emerging hedge fund managers, full-time traders who wanted to do the shift to the hedge fund industry and look at to rise the first 10 million. We have already done it all and we have already seen it all. Okay, so you will find these calls on my own YouTube channel. Okay, hundreds of hours completely for free. You will gain the value from it directly for your own hedge fund, so you can shortest time frame between you and the capital. If you see that, okay, you have what it takes, you are looking to make that happen, you are building something instinctual, you are building an instinctual fund, you will find the link in the description below to my own Instagram. Okay, send me DM right there. If you have what it takes, I would be committed to show you the way. Okay, now back to the video. So why LBS stop trusting hedge fund even without losses? So why you have already seen that multiple several times, and I have already seen that multiple several times. Okay, let's start with John. Okay, John, I will give you example on that. He sends monthly updates. Okay, at first they are clear and confident, then like a quarter that it was messy, it was like a lot of things that it has already happened during this quarter. Suddenly the updates gets longer. Okay, so you will start to actually communicate with your own clients with longer updates or with longer copies inside your own emails. You understand? That's exactly what John he has already done. You understand? So everything it went well, but when the messy movement it happens in the market, so he started to write or start to actually explain that step by step to the investors or to the allocators or to the clients. So that started to actually be against him or against his own hedge fund. You understand? Why? I will show you before the end of the video. So suddenly the updates gets longer, more explanation, okay, more justification. And LBS don't think, oh, this is helpful. They are nothing about that. They think, why are they explaining so much? Do you understand what John he has already done? So after we have already collaborated with John, so we have actually applied our own framework, strategies, and systems on how we can increase the re-ups from the same existing client. How we can increase the re-ups from the same existing clients. We're adding up between 10 to 25% extra revenue for our own partners only by having our own team who has already done that multiple several times across over 12 markets so far. Okay, do you understand something? So that it could be you. Okay, so don't write long copies of long updates, even if you had a messy month or if you had a lot that you want to explain. Don't do that, because that will actually damage your own brand, damage your own name, damage your own hedge fund, and damage the trust and the credibility of your own hedge fund. Okay, another example, Gustav. You used to send reports on the same day every month. So it could be that you, correct? Maybe you have already promised your own self that, okay, every 25th of every each month, I will send a new update. Okay? So you send like new reports, correct? Then reporting slips. So what that means? 1 week late. You understand? So maybe you have already lost 1 or 2 weeks from your own deadline. Do you understand? And that creates debts. Even if you don't see that, but it creates debts. Do you understand? I will show you if you don't. Nothing dramatic happened, but LBS directly sees that. Okay? Reliability breaks first, trust breaks next. Do you understand? It could be that exactly what you have already done. Okay? That's why in our own operation with our own team, we are not doing that all the time. We're making sure to have different variations on how we will communicate with the same existing client, with the same existing partners, same existing LBS, to make sure that we will increase the re-ups constantly. How we are doing that, what we are using for methods, that's our own work. Okay? If you're looking to understand more about that, you will find the link in the description below to my own Instagram. And if you have what it takes, so we will be committed for your own success. Now let's take a look on Ray. Ray, 61 years old, managing 220 million. What he has already done before. On LP calls, the story keeps changing slightly. It could be that you, okay, it could be that you don't have one story that you will actually communicate to the LBS all the time. And you have multiple stories that each time you actually shifting them, or you actually making them to be more relatable for your own target audience, those who that you actually speaking with. You understand? So last quarter, the focus was risk control. Because maybe you thought that, okay, that's what they're actually focusing on. That's what I have already heard about. That's exactly what I have already seen on Google search. That's exactly what they have already focused on when they are investing into new opportunities. So it could be risk control. You understand? This quarter is flexibility. Next quarter, it's opportunity. Do you understand? So maybe that's exactly what you are doing. You don't have one giant measure edge that you will use and you will follow all the time on each entry deck or each presentation that you will currently have. Because you don't understand what's making your own hedge fund different in the industry, or how you can actually win, or what the allocators are actually paying attention for. Do you understand what that gap right here? This is a gap. Do you understand? So each version sounds like you have a reason behind it, correct? But LBS start asking themselves, do they actually know what they are actually optimizing for? Do you understand? So why I have already showed you these examples, it could be one of them or all of them, they are resonating with you. It's exactly what you are doing with mistakes. So firstly, I will also get into them one more time. Okay. So it could be that's exactly what you are doing. You're sending monthly updates when something mishit happened in your own hedge fund, on your own portfolio. So you are sending a huge or long explanation on what it happened exactly step by step. And investors or clients, they don't want to see that. So never do that again, okay? Or it could be that you have already done the same exact mistake as Gustav has already done before he has already partnered up with us, which is you are sending reports each month on the same exact day. And some way, somehow, you have already lost the days, or you have already lost the date that you are sending your own report to them. So it will create seeds of doubts, or it will seed doubts in their own minds, or their own hearts, or in their own behaviors with you. Or it could be that you are doing exactly what Ray he is doing. Every time he has a call with LBS, or every time he's speaking with LBS, so he's not focusing on one main giant major edge. He's just fixing and re-optimizing his own intro deck to what they are looking to see in his own presentation. Just to make it more relatable to them and more like, okay, it sounds way better. and more like they would be more interested to do the re-ups later on. You understand? But it shows allocators and investors that you don't understand how you can actually win in the industry, what you are optimizing for. You are just spending your own time on same exact cycle. Do you understand? So it will also decrease the re-ups metric if you are doing one of these. Ziad, okay, now give me the final lines. So what I need to focus on. Okay, I will give you. LBS don't expect perfections. They expect same tone, same timing, same logic. If you can't actually crack all of them, then don't break any of them. Okay? When those drift, trust start leaking. Maybe you are telling me right now, okay, Ziad, I understand that, but can you give me more examples, or can you give me more like clarification? I will tell you. Strong hedge funds don't communicate to reassure LBS, which is exactly what you are doing. You are communicating to reassure LBS in your own hedge fund, correct? They communicate to remove uncertainty. Okay, so that's exactly what we are focusing on with our own partners, investors, our clients. We are focusing on decreasing uncertainty or deleting it all in their own operation. Okay, so that means fewer words, clear structure, and no emotional over explaining. If you want to decrease and take off the uncertainty. Okay, so now I will give you the final line for today's video. If LBS stop asking questions, stop engaging, or stop lining in, that's not comfort. Okay, that's doubt has already started, to compend in your own hedge fund long time ago. Okay, and doubt that comes with no words is what kills allocations and what kills hedge fund managers and what makes hedge fund managers collapse, because you don't understand what the main thing, how you can actually fix that, because you have already missed up, or you have already missed all the cycle up long time ago, step by step, day by day, mistake after mistake, without seeing it coming. Okay, so I hope you have already taken what you are looking to take off. Okay, again, if you are looking to take a look on the video again, take a look on the video again, take some screenshot or take some notes. It will actually be helpful if you're looking to scale up your own hedge fund. And if you're looking to increase the re-ups in your own hedge fund, add up between 10 to 25% extra revenue for your own hedge fund. Okay, each year. You're looking to scale up the hedge fund, that's under management, from 100 million to 1 billion and beyond. Even if you are at 60 million, you're looking to rise up to over 1 billion and beyond. You have what it takes. You have what it takes. And you have the structure. You have the concept. You have everything in the place. Then you can find the link in the description below to my own Instagram. Send me a DM right there. If you have what it takes and you are qualified, I will be committed for your own success. More than that, it was Ziad Silo. Until next time, keep killing it and don't do the same exact mistake as John, Gustav, and Ray.